Hey! Hi, it's Tory. Welcome to Magoo 44. It is June 1st. Happy birthday, Tommy Gorman! Woohoo! It's not his birthday today, but it's our birthday month. And we're like, our birthdays are on the same day. You have to guess which day it is. But anyway, happy birthday, Tommy. It's our month. We're going to have a good month. This is going to be a fun month. Anyway, this has been a great weekend. Anonymous has rocked on here in Los Angeles. It has been fantastic. I mean, Friday night, we all went. We had so much fun. If you haven't read the thread, it's on turbulation.org. But we had a blast. I mean, we had so much fun. First of all, Tim Armour comes, my old friend, with his camera. You all have seen him in another Anonymous picket, and he's got his Tory Crispin's really a liar, right? This is a whole black PR thing most of you saw before. My own neighbor said, who cares? I mean, even if everything in it is kind of written like the National Enquirer, but even if it was flat out true, who cares? It's by my husband and about my marriage from 8 years ago. It's a one-sided thing. Think of any marriage. You hear one side, hello? You're going to totally side with Joe Smith, even though you've never talked to his wife, Mary. It's totally tabloid, creepy stuff, right? And as my neighbor said, what religion would pass out things like this? It gets better. Okay. So Friday night, we go, we picket. I talked to Tim. We've got some videos of it. We go party. We have a great time. I loved it. It was fantastic. So now last night, we go to the Langham Hotel in Pasadena. The IAS is having a convention. Someone calls me and says, I'm going to have a room there. I know you from the net. If you want, you can come in. So I'm like, okay. I mean, he kind of sounded like an anonymous guy. That's what I thought, right? Today, he calls me and he goes, oh, no, I'm not with Anonymous. Now, he did go and put on an anonymous mask and came out and shook everybody's hand saying, hi, I'm so-and-so from the IRC channels. So you guys know him from IRC, but now on the phone, he said, I'm not with Anonymous. And I said, let's get something straight here. Anonymous, everyone's anonymous. They're not an organized group. Until you tell anybody your name, you're anonymous, right? That's just the way it is. But he really wanted to make it clear he's not with Anonymous, which is very funny. But anyway, that's just another thing. So I go in with my friend Rowan. We go in to see him, and we meet his wife and his kid. As soon as we get in, all the security around us, they have the Scientology weirdo security guys, and they've got the security guys from the hotel, who I just talked to them, because this guy was very, very offensive. He had a cane. He's walking around, following us wherever we went. You know, and this guy rented a room there, right? And all we did was go to the bar, have a drink. But the way Scientology had their IAS event, it was sort of like in the middle of the hotel. So wherever you went, you were violating their hotel. You know, you're looking at Scientology, and it's like, we really didn't give a shit. You know what I mean? We were just there. We went in. But they felt totally violated because we were walking by the pool, and that was underneath their little thing. You know, it's like they are so paranoid at this point. It's all I can say is fantastic, Anonymous. You are doing a great job. I mean, these guys are nuked out beyond belief. You're not going to believe this. You know they've passed these out in Hollywood. Well, guess what? This morning I wake up. Now, this is so 90s. They used to do this in the 90s, and I told them when I was in Scientology, you are creating your own enemy, Scientology. I told that to Osa. I said, no, I'm not going to go by Mark Bunker's house with a picket sign like Dan Mernan did. No, because I said, that's stupid. My neighbors, most of them don't even know me. But if somebody came down my block, that's how neighbors are. They would side with me, right? And that's what happened last week. My neighbor brought over his one flyer and said, wow, they put this on. This doesn't even look like you. See, you can see it. It doesn't even really look like you now. I don't know if it ever did. It's a pretty weird picture. But he read it and said, who cares? Even if everything on this, which it reads like a tabloid, so I doubt if it is true, and it's totally one-sided, but even if it is, what religion would do that? So now I wake up this morning, and here's all of these. Way to go, Osa, you really nailed me. One of the neighbors on the block, who I don't even know, they put it on their house. And so this person scurried around and gathered them all up. I mean, it's a gigantic pile of things. They had them on every single doorstep. And this neighbor, who doesn't even really know me, scurried around, got them all and turned them in over here and gave them to my roommate. And I'm like, what a bunch of lunatics. I mean, you guys are so far gone. And they're having a seminar today at Celebrity Center on black PR and how to handle it. If this is what you think is handling your black PR, you couldn't be farther from the truth. I have no idea if it's like 17-year-olds that are running your PR department. We saw John Carmichael in New York going, I smell pussy. I mean, that's the head of your PR on the East Coast. I have no idea who's on the West Coast, but this isn't doing it, kids. And for the anonymous people, way to go. You are way doing great things. Just by being you, I told you guys, if you just stand out there with your signs, you're going to have more lulls than you can imagine with anything else you've done. Just because of the stuff they do. They're nuts. And Scientology, you guys are pathetic. And that's all I'm going to say. I really feel sorry for you if you're in and you're lurking and you see this. Really start looking at both sides. Don't keep shutting yourself down like Tim did. I finally said to Tim, that's not you, Tim. I know you. It isn't you. No, I know you. And he finally burst out laughing because he knows it wasn't him. Do you see what I mean? It's just that plexiglass, okay? I had it too for a long time, but I wasn't never as bad as these guys. I always kind of stayed in touch with people because I always felt like it was important to communicate. I knew they were wrong, which they weren't, but I thought they were. But I was willing to at least hear them. Whereas these guys even turn off hearing. They're like, they don't even hear. They're just like these functioning people. So anyway, happy June to everybody. Have fun, rock on, and I will see you all soon. And thank you for everything you've done, Anonymous. It's been fantastic, and the critics and the SPs. It's great. Keep it up.